Shine to find my friends, and welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. I'm so glad that you're here. Today we are doing a pick a card reading to see which messages our animal friends have for us today. So take some time, look over each of the cards, see which one you are more drawn to, and the timestamps will be listed below. Welcome to those of you that picked the first card. Let's take a look and see what animal has a special message for you today. Ooh, the spider with Dream Weaver. Those of you that picked the first card, you guys are definitely the creatives. You're the artists. You're the ones who are able to daydream and think of big, wonderful ideas, and you think through how to bring that to life. You are able to see the finer details, but you can also picture the big picture of whatever it may be that's going on for you. And the spider comes with the message of don't lose that inspiration within you. Don't give up on those inspired actions that you feel. Even if the dream seems so far out there, find a way to work on it a little bit every day, and don't be afraid to scratch it and start brand new. If there is a dream that you have that you can just see so clearly in your head, it is worth keeping that alive within you, because that is really going to lead you to a beautiful success. The number 8 is also significant for you. That is a powerful number, and it is also one of those, like, if you are struggling to make a decision, like, use the number 8 in a way that will help you figure out which choice to make. The number 8 will make itself apparent for you. The spider is also the type of energy that you are not to be messed with. You have the ability to create what you need to, and if someone tries to interfere with that, they get caught. And you have that power within you. You have the power to really feel people out. You're very intuitive, and you know who you can and cannot trust, and that is a superpower of yours. So again, the message that the spider has for you today is keep dreaming, keep working towards your dreams. You are meant to fulfill that. You are meant to be the big thinker, and you're meant to be that daydreamer as well. There is a power there, because there's a lot of people out there that don't have the ability to daydream and to think of big ideas. But for you, that is a power that you do have. So let's pull some tarot. Whoa, let's go a little deeper. This card that just had to get out so quickly is the Magician. It's exactly what we're talking about. You are the creator. Like, you create what it is that's in your life. The Magician, which is the unicorn. There is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. And for those of you that you have a lot of mental activity constantly going, you always have a new idea, but you don't necessarily follow through on any one thing, and you feel very frustrated because you've got all these amazing ideas. One, write all of it down. Write down all of your ideas, and that will be something that you can always come back to refresh your mind on. There's no problem with having an abundance of ideas. Number 2, grounding is very important for you, because though you do have this ability to daydream and get yourself up in the clouds and just, think your life away, that would be like the shadow side of it, is that you can get caught up and lost in that world. So being able to keep yourself grounded will help you to ground your energy enough to put those daydreams into actions. So 1, write down your ideas. 2, make sure you're grounding yourself every single day. And for some of you, you need to be grounding multiple times a day. Also, if you are someone who's like in the thick of this big grand project, I feel like this is true for at least a couple of you. You're like in the middle of this huge project. Like this is going to be such a huge success. Like, do not give up on it at all. Keep going. Okay. Doing these bottom ones. Alrighty. So we've got 5 of Earth with the manatee. Focusing upon the negative or worrying about money or your career can block your progress because your trust and faith are at a low point right now. It's not the best time to start your own business or become self-employed. First of all, love that color green. Obsessed with it. The manatee is adorable. But yeah, some of you are worried, like you feel like you cannot take this big leap of faith because you're worried about the here and now, and you're like, yeah, daydreaming is great, but it's not really getting me anywhere. And again, we're going back to that 1, write all of your ideas down. Keep those ideas coming. Don't try and cut it off. Keep that energy flowing. And 2, work on grounding yourself, because the more grounded you are, the less you're going to be worried about the physicality of things. 4 of air, koala. Thoroughly think things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze isn't going to get you any closer to a situation. A resolution, I mean. But meditation and prayer will bring the answers you seek. All of that mental activity you guys have going on, it's a non-stop. But it will work out. Like, the mental activity you have is for a reason, and it's not going to, in the long run, it works out because you're allowing that energy to continue to flow through you. But through that meditation and prayer, again, grounding down into your own energy is really going to be what helps you get these ideas and this creation, like really what helps get the ball rolling. The Emperor with deer mouse, structure and organization are important right now. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role, as you have much to offer. You guys are very powerful. You know, like I said, because of all that mental activity you have, not everyone has that, right? A lot of people are just not even necessarily on autopilot, but they just are able to go about and get things done. And, you know, you guys, though, you are the creatives. You have these big ideas, and we need those big ideas to further us along, even just as like a collective. You guys are so vital. You're so important, and you are so powerful in your Emperor and Magician energy. The 6 of air, a rescue cat. The challenging times are coming to an end, and you can now breathe a sigh of relief. Let the past go and embrace the happier times ahead. You are your own rescuer. Your daydreams, these big ideas, they really are, they're what will come to save you when you need it. And Queen of Water, Swan, this is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. Like I said, you guys have such a vital role in all of this. Keep dreaming, keep living your life to create. I know that for some of you, that is such a soul yearning, is to just create what you can. And honestly, as long as you're writing down your ideas, keeping yourself grounded, taking care of yourself, not pushing yourself too hard, and just take it a day by day, little by little, you will find that Queen of Water success of really being able to create the life that you really truly desire. All right, and lastly, we're gonna pull from the unicorn deck to see what our unicorn friends have for us, which I thought it was so interesting that the first tarot card out for you guys was the unicorn. So we're gonna pull some more unicorn cards, see what they have for us. Wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. Yes, those wishes, those dreams you have are so powerful. They are meant to be. Curiosity. Start a project related to something you're curious about. Yes, that long list of ideas that you have just constantly running through your head. Start one of them. Just jump in, get started. And honestly, when it comes to keeping the energy going, sometimes really what it takes is start with a project, start with an idea that's maybe not at the top of your list, but start somewhere like in the middle or down, towards the end. That way there's less pressure, even though really the only pressure is the pressure that you're putting on yourself. But starting with a low pressure idea and just going with it. Maybe you don't finish it, and that's okay, but it's keeping that energy flowing through you. Worth waiting for. Your patience will be rewarded. That big idea, I feel like this is connected to what we were just talking about, like starting with a lower pressure, maybe waiting on the bigger idea at first anyway, because I do feel like that big idea, I'm also getting, okay, but that big idea is worth waiting for, but I'm also getting that like some of the ideas that you have further down the list that you aren't able to really see right now as being the big one really is a big idea, and bigger idea than you can imagine, and that's going to lead you into that bigger success. Decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. Again, I feel like for some of you, writing out a literal list and choosing one to lean into right now, making that decision is really going to benefit that creative, beautiful mind that you guys have. Thank you guys so much for being here. You really are an amazing creative bunch, and you have some big things coming up for you in your life. You are such a creator, and the things that you have ahead of you are not only going to benefit you, but benefit the people around you and even beyond that. But no pressure. Like I said, go with what you're curious with. Start with something low pressure. Start with writing down your ideas, then go into grounding, and then pick something that is low pressure that you can just give your energy to when you have the time. And don't stop dreaming. Don't stop dreaming. Keep that mind active. It is a superpower. Even when you feel like all over the place, that's why grounding is so important for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 2. Let's take a look and see which animal has a special message for you. Ooh, you guys picked B with power. So you guys are a very powerful bunch. You guys have a lot to offer. You're very hard workers. I do feel like this group is kind of split into 2 groups. There's one group of you that have really done the work to really feel empowered. You're very emboldened and ready to take on whatever life is thrown your way. You're very confident in who you are, And it's taken work to get there. The other side of that, those of you that are like more in the group of you're just starting to really learn that lesson, and you're learning to activate that solar plexus energy of improving that self-worth, improving that self-confidence, but you are getting to a place of saying, I'm no longer giving my power away to others. I am now taking every action, I'm making every decision with my own personal power. And I just want to say that if you were drawn to this second card, you really are a very powerful being who has so much to offer this world, and you have so much more to receive in this lifetime. And when you're finally feeling that confident self of being able to say no, you're able to set boundaries, you're able to say yes to the things you really want to say yes to, but have otherwise felt like shy about, or like you didn't deserve some big beautiful thing in your life that presented itself to you. You are coming to a time where you will really start to feel your own worth, your own allowance of receiving all of the amazing things that this lifetime has to offer you. And you are also not someone to be messed with, because if you think about it, there are some people who a simple bee sting can kill them, right? You have that power. Like, you are not someone to be messed with. For as teeny tiny as a little bee can be, they can be deadly. Not to say that you're going to go out and harm someone, but it's more about the energy of the metaphor that you have the power to make a bigger impact than you give yourself credit for. Again, we're not going to go out and harm anyone. That's not what we're saying, but more that you have the ability to really take on and feel that empowered energy to take on anything. You can and you will. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go a little deeper. Let's see what other messages the bees have for us today. Okay. Those cards are... I want to get a good shuffle. Five of Fire, the Ram. Occasionally, you may experience clashes with others. If you decide the matter is worth your energy, then do what you can to minimize the conflict without sacrificing your goals or beliefs. Starting out just with a lot of like powerful energy. And I really feel like for some of you, when you do start to feel this more empowered energy and you start to live it, you start to really start walking in your own personal power. Some people in your life might be threatened by that. They might feel like, whoa, what is this? You know, because for so long, whether they're doing it consciously or not, you have been seen as someone that they can easily move about as they please. But now that you're stepping into this very powerful new energy of yours, they're not going to be able to do that. So there might be some people in your life that once you start living as your fully embodied self, they either lose interest or they kind of want to like push against it. They want to push you back into that little box that they had you in before. But you're not going back. You're not going to do that. You're, again, not giving your power away. You're now living a more empowered life. Next, we have Seven of Water with Maine Coon Kitten. It's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so. But don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. Stop procrastinating your own power. If there's something that you are really wanting to bring into your life, something that you want to go for, but you've always told yourself, no, you can't do that. Like, who do you think you are thinking that you can go after that goal? Like, Spirit is saying, no, we're not doing that anymore. We're not giving that power away. We're making the decision. We're making ourselves a priority, and we are going to start going after the things that we want. 9 of Air, Sea Lion, your worries and fears aren't real. They're fueled by focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. Stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. Stop giving that power away to fear. You are powerful. Believe it, feel it, and act like the power that you have within you. Next, we have Balance, the zebra. By merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea, compromise with others, and collaborate to discover a new solution. I really feel too like this balance energy is more about you being able to balance out like when you start to confront the different fears you have inside you about why you're keeping yourself so small, that energy will start to balance out, and that continues to build your own personal power. Next, we have the Queen of Earth, the Belgian hare. You will be given advice that's both practical and creative, and it should be followed precisely. Focus only upon the positive in every situation or Focus only upon the positive in every situation or person. You are a thoughtful, caring, creative, and ingenious person. And I want one more. Okay. Then we have the Two of Air, the Dachshund. Procrastination and worrying what others will think are blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your own inner guidance. Yes. Just what we've been talking about. It's time to start trusting yourself. It's time to start believing that you really do know what's best for you. And you deserve to live the life that you want, to go after the things that you want, and to really feel that empowered energy. You deserve it. All right. And lastly, we're going to pull from the unicorns and see what some special message they have for you today. All right. Unicorns, for those that picked the B, what message do you have for them? Ooh. Okay. Whoa. And that one. Okay. Starting off with happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. Cut out the negative self-talk. It's not serving you. It's literally doing nothing but harm you. Cut it out. You are so amazing. You are so powerful. And once you start to feel that, believe that, if you have to lie to yourself, you're not lying to yourself, first of all, okay? But if you just have to start saying, just challenge yourself to start saying positive, happy thoughts to yourself that you would say to a friend to help build up that confidence. One step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. For some of you, it's not going to be an overnight thing. Oh, you're going to wake up tomorrow and suddenly you're this, conqueror. It's someone who's so fully embodied with their self-confidence. It's going to take time, especially if you spent so much of your life, especially if you've spent a lot of your time being told from like external sources, like tearing you down. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. It's not easy to build yourself up. It will take time, but the little steps you take every single day, in a month, you're going to start feeling it. You'll start feeling so powerful. And Spirit wants you. Spirit is asking you, please take this seriously and start believing the power that you have within you. You'll know in the morning, when you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. Again, it's not an overnight thing, but every little bit that we do, the next day you'll wake up and it'll be a little bit lighter. You'll feel a little bit more powerful. Ooh, and grandparent. You have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. I also feel like when this card shows up, it's very much about people who have passed on, or ancestors in general, who think about like everything that they had to get through and accomplish for you to be born, right? All of these like different people had to come together to bring you earthside. Now, obviously, there's a lot of different circumstances around people's births and whether, you know, they were brought knowingly or not. That's not what we're talking about. At the end of the day, the thing that's important to remember is that all of these little circumstances and situations had to happen in divine timing to bring you here. And that is so powerful. And knowing that the ancestors on the other side, even if you've never met them, you have no idea who they are, they're still there. They're still a part of you. And their power is coursing through you as well. So I feel like this coming up, if you are someone that does connect with a past grandparent or just a past loved one, or you do have some type of ancestral work that you've done, this is further confirmation for you that, you know, they're part of this with you. They're helping you along the way. If you don't currently have a connection, it is worth looking into, starting to work in discovering your ancestry and like finding ways to connect directly. Ancestors can be a great way to empower yourself. I'll just give a quick little story about myself. I just got that inkling one day about my ancestors, and that kind of like led me down this entire rabbit hole in through that process of learning about these people that I have never met. This is like 4 or 5 generations back of like when my ancestors moved from Sweden to America. Like during that period of time, like what was it that had them make such a huge move, you know? And like learning about that and like learning about where my specific last name comes from. And it really put it was like a spark of inspiration, of a connection. It was a feeling of like belonging. And when you feel like you belong somewhere, again, even though these people have been dead a very long time, but I do feel like I've been able to connect with them spiritually, having that sense of belonging empowers you. So for some of you, this might be leading you down a ancestral path, and I think that that's just so beautiful. For others of you, this is just further confirmation that like, yeah, you already know. You already know, you already feel them, you're already connected with them, and this is just them saying like, hey, we're showing up here, it's time to get to work and really feel empowered in who you are. Okay, sorry for this like weird cut, but I've just thought of something as soon as I turned the camera off. Going back to the connecting with your ancestors, if you don't have a way to like connect with your literal bloodline, and you really don't have any way to find any information about your like actual physical bloodline ancestors for whatever reason, there is still a way to do ancestor work. And you'll have to go about it a different way. One way is to just, sit in some type of meditative, calm state and feel like, what traditions and cultures have you felt connected with? And or you could even look into like, where were you born? What kind of cultures are in that part of the world? Even if you're born literally anywhere you're born, there's gonna be a culture there, right? And so I just don't want you to feel left out, like even further, if you're like, I don't have any idea about my actual physical bloodline ancestors. Like, there are still ancestors that are there. Like, they still exist, even if you don't know literally anything about them. Sitting and asking and inviting your ancestors to just be present, sometimes that's all it needs. And follow through on any inspired actions. They might guide you certain ways in where to look for more information. But yeah, I just had to throw that out there because I didn't mention it, and it does feel important to say. Your ancestors are like, and again, this might not be for all of you, but for some of you at least, like, your ancestors are so desperate to connect, and you can still connect with them even if you don't like physically know what their names are, or like where they were, where they lived, or anything like that. You don't have to know that stuff to connect with them, and they want to connect with you. Okay, thank you guys. Whew, wow. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked the third card. Let's take a look and see which animal has a special message for you. Ooh, you guys got Swan with Harmony. All right, so for those of you that picked this third card, what I need you to do is take a couple of deep cleansing breaths, because you are about to embark on a more peaceful, calm, harmonious path than you have before. This is going to be a new kind of energy that you maybe haven't been very used to, but it is going to be slower, more gentle. It's going to be beautiful and graceful, and it is a time for you to really rest, rejuvenate, take care of yourself, and it's full of healing as well. Those of you that were drawn to this third card, you have definitely been through a lot, probably in this past year. You have worked very hard. You have maybe even seen some devastation or destruction, and you're feeling it. You're feeling tired. And those of you that were drawn to this third card, the good news is that a more peaceful path you are heading towards. And it's going to be, like I said, very beautiful, very harmonious. And the Swan is here to provide you with that confirmation and with that hope that things are turning over, they're getting better, and soon you won't have to work as hard, as intensely as maybe you have been this whole year. Things are getting better. There's also a message here for those of you that have maybe been in a recent situation with a lot of conflict with other people. That is there's going to be a resolution with that as well. That situation is not going to last forever, and you will find peace. You will find a solution for that. So don't lose hope. Maintain your you're grounding, make sure you're breathing and taking care of yourself. And don't give up hope, because an easier path is ahead of you. From here on out, it's getting easier for you. All right, let's pull some more cards. Oops, I dropped one. Okay. Let's pull some more cards. Let's see what other messages the Swan has for you. What messages do you have for those that were drawn to this Swan card? Are there a couple more that want to come out? Sometimes it just needs a good shuffle. There we go. All right, let's take a look. We've got the Star with the Oriole. You are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. Yes, is exactly what we've been saying. Better times are ahead. Oh my gosh, 10 of Water, Prairie Dog. It's time to express your love and appreciation for family, be it relatives or a chosen family of close friends. Congratulations may be in order on a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising happy, balanced children. Look at how adorable this picture is. But like I said, for those of you that have maybe been in a bit of a conflicted interpersonal relationship situation, there is peace that comes out of that. And down this next path for you, you find that family. Whether it's someone that you have, will meet, or people that are already in your life, there is peace on the way. The Dreamer, Shepherd Puppy, you are starting a new adventure. Run free and take a leap of faith. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is the happiest reading so far. The World, Shetland Sheepdog, congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated lessons life offered you with grace and courage. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. 4 of Earth, the Squirrel. Be cautious about living a life of extremes or seeing things in black and white terms. Consider, for example, whether you are spending too much versus hoarding your wealth, or giving too much emotionally versus building walls that keep people out. This is the kind of energy that we're getting out of, and you will be free to live as you have that desire to live. And the Ace of Air, Panda, implementation of your brilliant new idea may get off to a rocky start, but keep going. You've been on that rocky start, you've been on that rocky path, but keep going, because you are coming up on a time of ease. The challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. This Panda. So you guys have a lot of bird energy as well as dogs. And then, you've got the squirrel and the panda as well. But it really is about keeping the faith and remembering that you deserve this easier life. You deserve to go down this easier path. And it is coming. There is a time of harmony. The Swan is here to remind you peace is possible and peace is on the way for you. I feel like Spirit just really wants to keep you encouraged that it's going to be okay. It really is going to be okay. There is peace on the horizon. There is a slowing down. There is a little bit of time to be able to catch your breath, recenter, and realign with what you truly want. That is on the way. Don't lose hope for that. All right, let's see. Shall we pull? I'm feeling like for you guys, I'm going to pull, I don't know, why am I feeling to pull some more of these instead of going straight to the unicorn? I feel like there's a further message here. Ooh, these two? Okay. Let's see what these have to say. The Knight of Air. Thoroughbred horse, get ready for progress to speed up. This situation requires you to choose logic and intellect over emotion and make your decisions quickly. The Nine of Fire, Gazelle. You've worked hard and what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. Annoying challenges may pop up, but don't worry, you'll get through them, just as you have in the past. Okay, both of these, this message that's coming through like towards the end, if you take a look, both of these animals are on the run. They have been going and going and going. They've been working hard. They've been working fast. I mean, come on. The thoroughbred is like one of the hardest working, very powerful animals. It says decisive, focused, driven. Like you have just been on the go. This is the kind of thing, like all of the hard work that you've really put in is leading you then into a calmer, more peaceful energy. With the Four of Water on the bottom with tortoise, your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that you have been blessed with. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. Okay, so this is just a beautiful example. This is the imagery, right? This is where you've been. You've been working so hard, so fast for so long. This is the energy that's coming in, this slow and steady, peaceful energy. We're leaving this behind and we're coming into this. And I just keep feeling like taking a big breath and just like letting it out. That is what is ahead for you. Having the ability, the time, the space to just kind of rest, let it go, and relax a little bit. All right, and lastly, we are going to pick from the unicorns and see what message they have for us to finish this beautiful message of it's going to be okay. Peace is possible. Peace is coming. Okay. We are starting with change. The changes that you're going through are positive. Yep, we're making that change, going from that non-stop energy into something a little slower, a little more gentle. Wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. Now's a beautiful time for you to take a moment to really put out into the universe some little gift that you want, a little wish to come true, so that when the energy does finally like slow down a bit, you can see that little gift come to fruition. It reminds me of this tortoise energy card that was saying that your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that you have been blessed with. So it's like making that wish. And all this energy is so crazy right now. You're going. But then when things start to slow down, it's like, oh, it's right there. And it's been there longer than I've given it credit. Decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. Do you want to slow down? Do you want that easier life? Do you want that more gentle energy? Because if you don't want it, you don't have to have it, obviously. But I know that a lot of people have they've been burning the candle at both ends. So make the decision. Yes, I want an easier life. I want a more peaceful life. I'm ready to slow down a bit. Or maybe you don't, and that's okay. You get to decide that. That's the beauty of this life. Finish what you've started. You've started something important, and now it's time to complete it. It is completing. Whatever you've been working on, whatever this energy is, it is coming to an end. And once you get there, you then get to slide on into this easier path. Take some time to heal, rest, rejuvenate, breathe, before you take on the next thing. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked the 4th card. Let's take a look and see which animal has a special message for you. Ooh, you guys got pig with abundance. Well, I have great news for you guys. Those that were drawn to this 4th card, you are entering a time of abundance and prosperity, receiving what it is that you deserve, receiving what is owed to you, and also being able to really look around and see what you already have, being able to experience that true feeling of gratefulness is really going to help bring in that further abundance. But abundance is on your side. This is a message of prosperity and having that trust that what you need is going to be coming in for you. There's also a message here to, like, if you think about the pig is one of the more intelligent beings, one of the more intelligent animals out there. You guys are a very intelligent bunch yourself. Pigs are also very sociable. So there's going to be not only a time of abundance that's coming your direction, but improvements with your social situations, as well as, being able to tap into your very innate intelligent mind and finding new ways to spark inspiration, not only in yourself, but in the lives of other people as well. So there's definitely, like I said, time of abundance that's coming in, an improvement to your social circle, and then I'm getting a sense of being able to tap into your intelligent mind. And for some of you, that's a blossoming psychic ability as well. But yeah, there's I'm also getting a sense of for some of you, there's a meeting of the minds where you're going to be amongst a group of people, in a social setting, and being able to really share in intelligent conversation and ideas with one another. And that is then gonna be a snowball effect leading you down to a time of abundance and prosperity. That's interesting. You guys have something really lovely to look forward to very soon with this abundance card coming in. So let's pull some more cards. Let's see what other message the pig has for you at this time. Whoa. Okay. I'm getting don't be afraid to accept the invitation to whatever might be coming up, whether that's a job that you're encouraged to apply for or an invitation to go to an event. Any type of invitation, don't be afraid to accept the invitation. These two? Okay. Oh my gosh, where do we even start? Down here? Okay. Starting with strength. You have the lion and lamb. True strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. Some of you too, I feel like the abundance that's coming in, part of that prosperity is really being able to embody your own personal power and your strength. The abundance for some of you, you're kind of set monetarily, and that's amazing. Your finances are great, and you might still be receiving some type of abundance in that way. And so in that case, it's like the abundance is in an area of your life that you maybe are lacking or just wanting a little bit more of. And I do feel like that personal power is part of the whole package. It does feel like across the board, the abundance that's coming in is like a gift basket. And there's like a lot of different little blessings and gifts that's like, the universe has handpicked it just for you, and it's coming into your life very soon. I will say that with this card specifically, if you were drawn to, which one was it? I feel like it was card number 2, but let me double check. Where's my little, I think it's number 2, card number 2. In editing, I will correct myself if I'm wrong. If you were drawn between 2 and 4, I would suggest, and like this interpersonal power, strength resonates with you, also check out card number 2, because there's also a message there for you as well. King of Earth, Irish cob horse. Everything's going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful. Exciting new career opportunities are possible, and money or resources that come your way will be invested wisely. Again, with that, like, say yes, like accept the invitation, as well as obviously pulling in that new abundance, that gift basket from the universe. King of Water, Penguin, a trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. Definitely receiving. You guys are so open. You're so open, and the universe is so ready to just dole out these prizes, these little blessings, this personalized gift basket just for you. 3 of Earth, miniature poodle dog who's wearing like a little first place ribbon. Your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart, and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth out into the world. Oh my gosh, you guys. I thought that card number 3 had an incredible message, and it does, don't get me wrong. But you guys, 3 of Air, rose-breasted crow's beak. Sadness is part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. So for those of you that have maybe experienced some type of heartbreak or setback recently, Spirit is letting you know that part of that abundance, part of that personalized gift basket is bringing along comfort, an abundance of love in some way for you. Queen of Fire, Persian cat. Don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You may have several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. Look at you sitting pretty on your throne. I love it. And another king. Oh my gosh, 3 kings and a queen. You guys, I'm telling you, abundance upon abundance upon abundance, blessings upon blessings upon blessings, prosperity upon prosperity upon prosperity. King of Fire, the Katanga, I'm so sorry if I've said that wrong, lion. Now, so we've got 2 lions with the strength and the King of Fire. Now's your moment to step up to a leadership role. Don't back away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful so long as you stay focused on the big picture. You guys are coming to an amazing, incredible, powerful, truly abundant time in your life. It's almost like you can't believe it, but it's going to be here, and it's going to sweep you off your feet. Like I said, the universe is so excited to dole out these prizes to you, and you're ready for it. You're open, you're ready. You're like, yes, yes, yes. I will accept that job interview. I will accept this raise. I will accept this promotion. I will accept this new love into my life, and however it comes. I will accept the invitation to this event that I would otherwise maybe say, oh no, I'm gonna do something else. Like, say yes, be open, and just wait. The universe is so ready to bring you this gift basket of blessings. Personally handpicked by the divine, by the way. All right, let's see what the unicorns have to say to finish us out with this message. Ooh. Okay, true and very soon just popped out. Like, it's gonna be here before you know it. It is happening. Don't lose hope with it. It's gonna be here. And you deserve it. All right. And lastly, okay, this is so cool. I love when this happens. Whenever we do like multiple readings within one video, I feel like 3 out of the 4, this card came out, which is wish upon a star. Make a wish and expect the very best. Make a wish. That way the universe can like pick up that wish and put it into the gift basket for you. And lastly, light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. And with that, you'll see gold and glitter everywhere. It's there for the taking. Be open to receiving. You deserve it. And just wait. Spirit has something special, like, in the works for you. And it's going to be brilliant, dazzling, beautiful. Because you deserve it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine.